practice court in Miami.
Andy, thanks for joining us. I have to start off with your back. How are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. I had a few sort of minor setbacks with maybe different parts of the body sort of overcompensating, but it's been pretty good.
Very interesting 2013. So much that you accomplished. Winning Wimbledon, the aftermath of that, did it take its toll?
I think in some respects, yeah. I mean, it was like the few days after it were pretty hectic, you know, winning Wimbledon, and it's stressful, you know, being around the tournament for me. The week in the build up to it is tough, and then I think also the way the match finished as well. It's easy to say, oh, it was only 10-15 minutes, but it was some of the most stressful, you know, minutes of my life, and so much pressure I'd put on myself. You know, I was shaking, you know, in the last game, and it probably took a bit of its toll on me, but it didn't contribute towards my back surgery. Maybe just for a few weeks after it, you know, sort of mentally I was finding it quite challenging.
Such a long duration of a Brit winning Wimbledon. Did that weigh on you through the process?
Yeah, because it's something that I've been asked about almost every single day of my life for 4 or 5 years, and yeah, that's going to weigh on you. And also, having been to the semis a few times, I got to the final the year before, and not quite doing it, that builds every single year. And as much as you try to sort of get it out of your mind and you say it's not bothering you, you know, we do 80 press conferences a year, and I would get asked that question in pretty much every single one of them. And if I would get stopped in the street, people would ask me, are you going to win Wimbledon this year? Are you going to win it? So, yeah, it became part of my life.
Well, because of that constant inquiry, when you did win, was it more euphoric or was it more relief?
It's a tough one. Maybe the way that I kind of reacted on the court, you know, I was genuinely so happy. I didn't want to let go of the trophy. But literally half an hour after I got off the court, I just hit a wall. Like, I was so tired, and I was really tired for quite a while after that. So I think, you know, as it happened on the court, I was obviously very happy, extremely excited, but then it kind of hit me, and that was, you know, all that weight of expectation was kind of gone, but massive relief to have finally done it.
Did that lend itself to some of the struggles post-Wimbledon? And also playing into that, how do you stay motivated when your whole life's goal, now after the past couple of years, winning the US Open, you know, gold, and Wimbledon, how do you recalibrate that and stay fresh and focused?
Well, actually, I'm quite lucky to have the guys around that are playing just now, Rafa, Novak and Roger, that have won way more than me and have kept that motivation, you know, always wanting to do better. I think in the immediate aftermath of Wimbledon, like I say, I probably didn't train as well as I could have done after it, but my back was becoming a problem. I was having to adjust training sessions. I wasn't able to practice as much, and, you know, I've done a lot of physical work the last few years, and it's been a huge part of my game, and I didn't feel like physically I was able to compete like I wanted to, and that was why I took the decision to have the back surgery.
The relationship with Ivan Lendl, there's so much synergy there. He lost his first major finals, you lost your first 4. You're both so focused, love the training, love the pain. How much has he helped you get to where you are now?
He's been a major part of the success over the last couple of years. Obviously, I started working with him in January last year, and, you know, my results since then have improved, obviously, significantly. I just think it's also important not to forget the work that a lot of the guys that I've worked with for a long time have put in to help get me to that level. But in terms of getting over the final hurdle, I mean, Ivan made a huge difference for the reasons that you say. We're similar in quite a lot of ways, and also to be able to speak to someone who, you know, I said, you know, I felt like a bit of a loser after losing 4 slam finals and not being able to do it. I was ranked 2 in the world, and I didn't think I was very good. And being able to talk to him about that and the process that he went through, you know, he was dealing with guys like Connors and McEnroe and Borg and these guys. the only way to get by them is you become a little bit mentally stronger and to keep working hard, and that's what I did, and I just made very small sort of gradual improvements, and that made a difference.
What do you like doing when the cameras are off and when you're not on the court, away from the tennis? What brings you the most happiness?
The sport. I love sport. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I went actually for the back surgery, because I wasn't able to enjoy myself off the court because I couldn't do any of the hobbies that I like doing. I like go-karting, I like golf, I play soccer or football, and then I I go and watch a lot of basketball games, literally anything sporty. That's been my life since I was a kid.
And you're very competitive in fantasy sports. You're always around your computer, Premier League.
I'm not particularly competitive in basketball this year, unfortunately. Yeah, I got a second pick. I've got Kevin Durant in my team, and I'm still somewhere near the bottom. So
you're having some drafting issues?
Yeah, big drafting issues.
More holding court with Justin.